I gotta sleep with that shit all the time.
And it's actually quiet now.
Can you hear that? You hear that right there? I gotta sleep with that shit all the time too.
Makes his life easier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good afternoon, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we're talking about things that we have in the truck that make our lives easier. And these are in no particular order, they're just things that occur to us. You know, life out here could be pretty simple. It could also be a lot harder. So we have quite a few things in here that we have brought along to make our lives easier. Yeah, well, and specifically, reusable cups.
Mine's up there.
Yeah, he has one too. These are double-walled insulated, you know, the aluminum cups, whatever. We have these so we create less waste. And it keeps my coffee hotter.
I use these.
And don't let him fool you.
I will use one. I will keep one cup for about as long as I can keep one.
Until it starts sweating tea.
Yeah. I think my record's about a week and a half.
Yeah. Public service announcement, some of the best styrofoam cups are at your local TA. Just saying.
Yeah. But if you can go to a Schlotsky's,
oh, those are even better.
The best.
Living life like we do in the truck means that we take showers in public places. I don't know. So I have this guy.
Head wrap.
Got a button right there and a loop right there. And that means that I don't have to steal truck stop towels.
When you have long hair, you don't do the whole scrubby to dry it off like I do.
Yeah, says the guy with long hair. Anyway. So what is something that you have?
That I have?
Yeah.
You. I have her to keep my life easier.
And I do my best, but I do implement quite a few little tools. There is something, though, that he does have that makes his job easier.
That guy. The world is ever changing. As much as I hate to admit it, you pretty much cannot be a truck driver in today's world without a GPS. It definitely makes your life easier. A GPS can do a lot of different stuff nowadays.
Pretty much everything but wipe your butt.
Yeah.
Next thing on the list is something that I just threw in here on a whim. I didn't even really think about it. I threw it in here when I first moved in here.
Right there. What are you talking about? Oh, I thought we were skipping that.
No, we're not skipping that. We still have to
go
talk
ahead,
about it.
over. She does not make my life easier. Take that back.
Anyway, I threw it in here on a whim. I didn't think about it. When I moved in, it was just like, oh, this might be handy. And I cannot believe how much we use this
used quite a bit.
Stupid little thing. It gets used every day. Every single day. Sometimes our trash bag gets hung on it. Sometimes his belt gets hung on it. Sometimes clothes go on it. We use it for everything. I've kind of showed this before, but yeah, all of those are extra towels. Mishaps happen. Rain happens. Mud happens. Sometimes we...
Especially if you have animals.
Oh yeah. And sometimes we shower in places like the yard that don't provide towels for that. We have a load of extra towels and wash rags because you just never know what you might encounter. I'm sure you've seen these in loads of our videos if you've ever paid any attention when we move or when I cook. Those little dudes are everywhere. And
we've got 6 of those in here.
Yeah. Back when I first moved in, we used boxes. Whatever we could get a hold of to kind of organize things before I figured out that, hey, you know what Walmart has? Baskets. I think I'm actually going to get more. I saw a schoolie tour video the other day. Gal had them in a refrigerator, and I thought, you know what? I'm kind of tired of cleaning up spilled pickle juice. Something that people don't talk a lot about. I don't know that I've ever actually seen this in any other video.
What's everybody do? Everybody's got to go pee and poop.
Right. Well,
we don't poop. We don't poop in the truck.
We don't poop in the truck.
Don't poop in the truck.
But we do pee.
Sometimes, well, a lot of places we deliver to, they don't have bathrooms for us available. And a lot of places that we go to, it's such a far walk for us to go. It's just not feasible. Pouring down rain outside, cold outside, really hot outside.
Or we're moving at 65 miles an hour.
Or yeah, if she has to go to the bathroom, I can't because I'm in such a big truck, I can't just pull over anywhere. So she learned how to do that going down the highway.
I will tell you that having a screw top is vital.
It's a must.
It is a must. Absolutely. And sometimes
rinse and wash regularly.
Yeah. Sometimes you just wake up in the middle of the night and need to go. So who wants to put on clothes just to go pee? One of the biggest improvements to my personal journey here in this truck has been my Dyson vacuum. When I first moved in, we had a little, basically dustbuster. Yeah, and that thing, it would suck up the dust and then spit it right out the back. So it was not my favorite tool, and it didn't do a very good job.
It's behind my seat.
It's kind of an expensive upgrade, but it's totally been worth it.
It definitely helps keep the truck clean, keeps the dust down and everything else.
So I've had it for 5 years.
Yeah.
And that thing is just ticking along.
Something else that most people probably don't think about, because for us, it's a have-to-have. We can't use our phones going down the highway. For truckers, it's a have-to-have. Headsets.
Yeah. Hands-free Bluetooth headset.
We have to use them.
Yeah.
If we get caught with our cell phones in our hands, whether we're using it or not, if we get caught with it in our hands, for us, the driver, it's a $2,500 fine.
Yeah.
For our company, depending on what state, I think it's upwards of $25,000.
Pretty significant.
Per offense.
It doesn't just make life easier, it's kind of a necessity.
It's hands-free. It definitely makes life easier. If you've got room to take a camp chair and a semi, take a camp chair. Because as soon as this video's over, I'm going outside to smoke. So, having some type of a chair to get out of the truck, to relax outside of the truck is the biggest part.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's picnic tables are not available. There's not benches or anything. So
it also allows you the mobility to chase the shade.
Yeah, the whole driver's side of the truck is casting a shadow, so I'm gonna go sit back there.
These ones that we got, we bought them for a motorcycle trip because they pack down small enough to be on our bikes.
Pretty stout.
Another thing that really comes in handy in the truck life, this guy. It allows me to be able to get up top and reach things like the microwave with relative ease. And it gives us another work surface if we need it. And it gives each of us a place to sit while we eat dinner, so we can sit across from each other instead of next to each other. And that's where she lives. We travel a lot where it's sunny and hot. We have to go to bed in the daytime so that we can kind of shift our sleep schedule to be up in the middle of the night. And we started out with just the cab curtains, and that's fine, but not good, especially when it comes to climate control in here. Those are just not really helpful.
The curtains heat up and then they just radiate the heat through the cab.
Well, and they don't get up to the window.
Yeah.
They hang out over the dash, and so it allows a pretty big pocket of hot air. So we upgraded to the heat shields.
Which worked great.
Oh yeah, instantaneous. I think we did a review video on them after we first got them, and we had them for almost 3 years, and I absolutely loved them. Instantaneous temperature change. It allowed us to get the cab much darker, but we still had a little pocket of
light
heat.
Gaps.
And light gaps.
Because they were a harder material. When you roll them up, it creates wrinkles, which makes the whole thing shrink a little bit. So now you got gaps down each side of the windshield.
And you can't really get them around cameras and things that are hard mounted to the windshield. So this year we upgraded to, they're a brand called Zen Eclipse, and I just found them randomly on the internet one day and bought them. They are about twice the cost of the heat shields.
They're expensive.
But they are about twice as good. And
easily.
The windshield one alone is so much bigger that it allows for it to be over cameras and things that are on the windshield.
We've still got little gaps, but nothing like what we had before.
Yeah. And if we would move our pre-pass, we could use that suction cup combined with the cab curtains. We can get it really extra dark in here, which is good for sleeping in the day. And our pocket of heat isn't nearly as hot. As people with a lot of hair, we got to do a lot of brushing, and we only need one brush, right? There's 2 people, we need one brush, we can share, it's not that big a deal. But to make my life easier, I have not 1, not 2, but 3 brushes. I have one that lives in my spit kit and goes in with me every morning when I brush my teeth. I have one that lives in the backpack and goes in with us every time we take a shower.
It's the big one.
And then we have another one that just lives up here in the cabinet, and I brush my hair every night before I go to bed with it. Not necessary, total luxury, 3 brushes. And I also have multiple pairs of glasses. I have a pair that hangs on my front visor for use during the day. I have a pair that lives in my nightstand that hangs up back there by the bed for use at night when we go to bed. And I also have a pair in my purse that go with me everywhere. I have a pair in my Tahoe. I have a pair in my Toyota. I have a pair by my bed at home because I don't have to wear
old people need to see.
I know. Well, I don't have to wear them all the time like he does.
Yeah, mine are built in.
Yeah. So, yeah, I hit the dollar tree, paid $1.25 a pair, and it's like salt. They're just everywhere. All right. So, something else that may or may not be considered something that makes our life a little easier or more comfortable is this bar of soap. It is a plain, unassuming bar of ivory soap.
You know, and you already know if you know.
Yeah. It's an old wives' tale, homeopathic fix, whatever you want to call it. I got it from his mom.
I believe in it.
And she says if you take one of these bars of soap and you put it in your bed, like at the foot of your bed under the sheets, you won't wake up with Charlie horses in the night. We just keep it in a sock so it doesn't leave residue on the bed.
I was extremely skeptical. My dad was very skeptical. My dad used to wake up constantly with Charlie horses. My mom did it to him in their bed without him knowing it, and he just quit having Charlie horses. Yeah, it happened like literally overnight. Bar of soap in the bed has to be ivory soap.
We have one in here, and we also have one in our bed at home.
Yep.
And yeah,
it works.
It
For
works.
me, it works. If you don't believe in it, maybe it won't work. I don't know.
but I haven't been woken up by one
Yeah.
since we started. What's something else that you and everybody you know does at least twice a week?
Everybody
Once a week.
should do this at least once a week. I know people who do it multiple times a day. Just everybody takes a shower, right?
Yeah.
Well, we can't always take a shower every day. Time schedule, where we're at, whatever the case may be.
But we're not gross.
We're not gross, you know. So we don't get a shower every night.
These particular
These.
brand
Right there.
are from the incontinence section in Walmart. And I know you might feel a little weird buying them the first time, but these things are huge.
Game changer. Every night before we go to bed. Unless we just take a shower that night.
Yeah.
We get one of those out, we'll wipe down under the arms, all the, what is it?
Holes and soles, pits and tits.
There you go, that.
These things take the odor.
Yeah.
They take it with them.
If you can't find those,
Luna wipes.
Luna wipes are amazing. They're more expensive though.
But they're also about 3 times the size.
Yeah, they're huge.
96 in here.
This will last us several weeks.
And this costs $7.
$7.
$7. Cheaper alternative to paying $18 for a shower.
You should still shower though.
One of these little things that isn't really super important to doing the job, but can really make a big difference.
The mirrors on my truck are huge. They're like 8 inches wide,
12 inches
12,
long?
13, 14 inches tall. In the rain and stuff going down the highway, they always get caked with water, mud, they dry, whatever. Just a little squeegee, that's all it is.
I think it was like $4.
This side is designed specifically to fit inside of our mirrors,
Yep.
side to side.
One swipe.
This side is specifically designed because it's got a curve in it right here. It fits the convex mirror on the bottom. That little thing right there, especially when we're trying to back in someplace at nighttime and it's raining, you roll down the window, squeegee real quick, got a nice clear sheet of mirror to look at. Definitely game changer.
Another thing that we do to keep our life more comfortable, we deliver and travel in the northern states. We deliver and travel in the southern states. And at certain times of the year, you know, it could be snowing in Montana and a heat wave in Florida. And we may start in Montana.
Within a week, we'll be in both.
Yeah, almost always you will find at least one pair of jeans, one pair of shorts, a long sleeve shirt, a short sleeve shirt for each of us in this truck at any given time of year. Plus we've got, we each carry a hoodie
It's our hoodie.
Because, you know, we might decide to rent a car and go out to the coast, and it might be a little chilly. In the summertime, I primarily wear flip-flops, but I've almost always got my tennis shoes are down in the basement. He wears...
I got tennis shoes, boots, and flip-flops in here. Like today, we pulled the brakes, we get done. First thing I do is take my tennis shoes off.
Put on those flip-flops.
Put on the flip-flops.
Want to talk about Walmart bags?
Reusable bags. They don't have to be Walmart. I have...
That one's from Hawaii.
This one came from Hawaii. I have, I think, 7 reusable bags on this truck. And one of them has got a specific purpose.
Oh, this one?
This one? Count pump.
It's a wine bag. But, oh, yeah, there
See
you
the
go.
different slots in there?
Yeah.
Because we buy gourmet root beer sometimes. And we can pack them in here and they won't clang against each other. But reusable bags, especially if you know you're going to be somewhere and you're going to be carrying some stuff back, reusable bags are the way to
Or
go.
if you have to move out of your truck.
Or if you move your truck in the middle of the winter time because you've
Drop the transmission.
dropped transmission. That was Salt Lake City. But one of the biggest things that we have that makes our life completely comfortable, doable,
easy,
however you want to say it,
unless we move.
is that right there. 4.3 cubic foot refrigerator freezer.
I like it because it has a separate door. Yeah, don't look at my mess. Anyway, it has a separate door for the freezer on the outside, so it makes it easily accessible. And you know, we've got room for everything I need in there. Yep. A little empty right now.
And if you noticed, those were bottles of root beer in there, not beer. That was root beer.
Gourmet root beer.
Gourmet root beer.
The last thing that we have in here that makes our life easier, that thing right there lets us do that thing right there. Having healthy food options on the road is a must. And this thing helps us keep from getting, I don't know, too bored with truck stop food, right?
This is cheaper too.
Oh, way. Yeah.
None of the preservatives crap you get in truck stop foods.
As we eat kielbasa sausage. But it gives you a little more variety and a lot more customization. So yeah, it's a huge part of what keeps us happy on the road. And it helps us do dishes. Those are the things that we have that make our life a little easier, a little more comfortable, a little more enjoyable. If
A
you
little
will.
more homey, because this is our home.
Oh yeah, that is true. It is homey, isn't it?
Yep.
And we didn't even talk about things like, I don't know, the whole box of cigars that we have up there and all of the other cooking things that I have, and maybe even the laundry basket that makes it so we can fold our stuff and bring it back neatly to the
Yeah.
truck. But what sort of things do you have that makes your life easy? What do you think is missing from our setup? And don't tell me that we have too much crap, because I already know.
We have too much crap in here. I have to move it every time we move trucks. I know how much crap we have here.
Amen. And we've added more since we moved into
Yeah.
this truck, like our snorkel gear
Yeah.
is up there. And we didn't even talk about our clothes rack that's up there either.
Yep, the hanging clothes rack I built, and then we've got the microwave up there, and then behind that we've got a
Induction burner.
induction cooktop burner up there, single burner with a pan that we don't use very often, but just in case.
Yep.
So,
So, yeah. You have anything you want to say?
like, share, subscribe.
Tell all your friends, but in the meantime, thanks for watching. See you.
See you, bye.
What is that?
Angry, furious, beautiful, big, large, cool, breeze, deaf, dumb, happy, hard of hearing, he, him, her, she, it, hearing, heavy.
Oh, that's our sign language
Oh!
vocabulary list.
Like, what the fuck is all that?